The graph of y equals to f of x negative 2 negative 13 is shown. The function f is defined by which of the following equations? Using the given information, we have to find the function f of x. Here we have the equation of the given line. Anyways, let's get the equation of the given line in slope-intercept form. That is y equals to mx past b. Once we get the equation of the given line in slope-intercept form like this one, we can compare the equation we get and the given equation to get the stuff that we have for f of x negative 2. Once we get the stuff for f of x negative 2, from which we can get the function f of x. Okay, now to get the equation of the given line in slope-intercept form, we need the slope m and the y-intercept b. Already we know the y-intercept, that is negative 8. We can plug in this negative 8 for b over here. Okay, now let's get the slope of the given line using the formula rise over run. Let me write the formula, that is m equals to rise over run. Now to get the rise, take 2 units down from the y-intercept over here, that is from negative 8 to negative 10. And for run, take 2 units to the right from 0 to 2 over here. Since we have taken 2 units down from the y-intercept, the rise is negative 2. And since we have taken 2 units to the right over here, the run is 2. Okay, now let's plug in this negative 2 for rise and this positive 2 for run in this formula. Then I'm getting negative 2 over 2. Negative 2 over 2 is negative 1. Okay, here I got the slope of the given line, that is negative 1. Let me plug in this negative 1 for m over here. Then we have y equals to negative 1x, or it can be written as just negative x. And already we know the value of b, that is y-intercept negative 8, negative x, negative 8. Here I got the equation of the given line in slope-intercept form. As I said already, we have the equation of the given line over here. So the equation we got over here, the equation given in the information, both of them represent the same line that we have over here. Since both these equations represent the same line, we can plug in this stuff for y over here. Because in the given equation, this is a stuff we have for y. Okay, let's plug in this stuff for y in our equation. Then we have f of x negative 2 negative 13 equals to negative x negative 8. Now let's solve for this stuff f of x negative 2. Let me add 13 to both sides of the equation. When I do so, this negative 13 positive 13 will cancel out. I am getting f of x negative 2 on the left side. On the right side negative x. When I combine these two numbers, I am getting positive 5. Here I got the function f of x negative 2. But my aim is to get the function f of x. How do you have to get this function f of x from this one? Okay, here when I consider this function, it is not in regular form because inside the parenthesis we don't have single variable, we have an expression. Okay, now to get this function in regular form, we have to get single variable over here. Let me introduce a new variable z for this expression, that is z equals to x negative 2. Now I'm going to get this complete function in terms of the new variable z. For that, we have to solve for x in terms of z in this equation. Okay, let me write this equation again. That is z equals to x negative 2. Let me solve for x in terms of z. Add 2 to both sides of this equation. This negative 2 positive will cancel out. Z positive 2 equals to x. Here I have solved for x in terms of z. Okay, now what we can do is in this function for this x negative 2, we can plug in z. For this x, we can plug in this z positive 2. Then we'll have this function in the new variable z. Okay, let me do it. Then we have f of z equals to negative of z positive 2 positive 5. Okay, f of z equals to, let's do some simplification on the right side. We can distribute this negative sign to the z and positive 2. Then I'm getting negative z negative 2 positive 5. Okay, f of z equals to negative z. When I combine these two numbers, I'm getting positive 3. Now we can replace this z by x on the right side also. We can replace the z by x. Then I'm getting f of x on the left side. On the right side we have negative x positive 3. Here I got the function f of x. I find this function f of x exactly in answer choice B. The correct answer choice for this question is B.